Today we're diving into something that seems a little bit boring at first, but it's super important for every Scout unit, and that's going to be a policy letter. Trust me, by the end of this video you'll see why having a solid policy letter can make your scouting experience smoother and more rewarding. Let's dive in. So what exactly is a policy letter? In the simplest terms, it's a document that outlines the rules, expectations, and guidelines for your scouting unit. It's like the Scout Law, but for your own unit-specific operations. Think of your policy letter as your handbook for your unit created by your unit. It can cover everything from uniform expectations, attendance policies, how funds are handled, how meetings are run, and safety considerations. But why is it so important?
It's policy.
First off, there's consistency. A policy letter helps ensure everyone is on the same page.
We've been over this.
From scouts to parents to adult leaders, there's nothing worse than confusion about what's expected, especially during important events like campouts or community service projects.
Cub Scouts. I failed freshman English.
Imagine you're preparing for a big camping trip. Without clear guidance, one scout might show up without the appropriate gear, or a parent might misunderstand the drop-off times.
I need a ride to Cub Scouts.
A policy letter avoids that by setting clear expectations. Everyone knows what is expected and how things will be run. Scouting units often see leadership changes, new scoutmasters, assistant leaders, or even youth leaders. A policy letter helps maintain continuity between leadership transitions. It's like a blueprint for how the troop runs, so new leaders aren't starting from scratch.
I am the captain now.
By having this policy letter, you give future leaders the tools they need to uphold the standards and values of your unit. No one's left guessing, and the mission of the unit can keep going.
That's not an option. You got to keep on keeping on.
And let's not forget about the parents. When parents know there's a clear structure and set of policies in place, they feel more confident letting their kids participate. A well-written policy letter shows that you and your unit are organized, safe, and responsible.
Safety first!
And it's not just about the scouts. It's about building a community of trust between the leaders and the families involved.
Trust me, I was an Eagle Scout.
Sometimes disagreements happen. Whether it's between scouts, parents, or leaders, conflicts can arise in any group. A policy letter can help resolve these situations because it provides a set of agreed-upon rules. Instead of arguing over who is right, you can just point to the policy letter and get back on track. This avoids misunderstandings and helps keep things fair and respectful for everyone involved.
It's against our policy.
No policy, you!
If you found value in this video thus far, please leave a like and subscribe down below. Also, in the description you'll find our affiliate links to Amazon. If you click one of these links and you end up purchasing anything that we've recommended, we do get a little bit of a commission to help grow this channel. Anything that you guys can do to help us so we can bring you some of the best reviews, go to the best places, and provide you with the best information is greatly appreciated. With that, back to the video. Finally, a policy letter reinforces the core values of scouting. By putting things into writing, you're making a commitment to follow the Scout Oath and law, not just in words but in actions. It's a way to live the values of scouting every day. And that's what this is really about, helping scouts grow into responsible, community-minded adults who live by the values we teach them. Now, let's talk about what a policy letter is not. A policy letter is not a legally binding document, nor does it remove or supersede any rules put in place by the Boy Scouts of America. It is simply meant to represent the agreed-upon rules between you and your unit.
If those are the rules, those are the rules.
Here's a list of topics that you may want to have inside of your policy letter. A few that we always recommend is how dues and fees will be paid to the unit or back to the parents. How do scout funds or accounts work? Finally, how discipline should be handled. This last one can be a bit uncomfortable, but make sure that you have it inside of your policy letter. That way your parents understand what will happen if their child gets into trouble.
Paddling the school canoe? Oh, you better believe that's a paddling.
This is by no means an all-inclusive list, but it's a good template for you to adjust and modify as you see fit. And if you need a little bit more help, there's a link down in the description to the Roaming Scouter policy letter template.
Do we get free stuff?
So whether you're a brand new unit or a well-established unit, having a policy letter is a must to keep everything running smoothly, to keep everyone on the same page, and to ensure your scouting journey is one of the best that it can be. If your unit has its own unique policies, share them in the comments below. Until next time, this has been Matt with the Roaming Scouter, and I'll see you out there.